And welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief. My name is Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in each and every time. We have a Board of Supervisors meeting to give you a brief recap of what took place. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about in this board brief is the point-in-time count. Let's take a look at some video from earlier today during the Board of Supervisors meeting as the Director of Housing and Workforce Solutions, Heidi Marshall, presented her findings from the point-in-time count. That was about 3 months ago in the month of February as different teams from across the county and our partners out there across the county, including different agencies and cities, we all gathered, as you can see, very early on the morning of February 23rd to count those who are experiencing homelessness. And this is very important because the information that we garner from the point-in-time count helps us assess how we are doing as a county and what resources we might need to better help those who are, again, experiencing homelessness. So Heidi Marshall, again, the Director of Housing and Workforce Solutions, talking more to the Board of Supervisors about what they discovered with the point-in-time count.
The numbers that you see represented here counted a total of 3,316 individuals. While this represents an increase of 15% overall, it is important to highlight that the increase is with the sheltered population and not with the unsheltered. So the reason that this is significant, it is a sign that our county system of care is doing the job that it was meant to do. Let me explain why that is important. The count shows that we have a total of 1,336 persons in our shelter system. This represents an increase of over 83% from our prior year in 2021. This is the number that we want to increase because it means that we are getting folks out of the streets and into a shelter system.
And again, that was the voice of Heidi Marshall, the Director of Housing and Workforce Solutions here for the County of Riverside. Now moving on to water safety and drowning prevention, and very timely with Memorial Day weekend coming up here in Riverside County. And for all those out there getting ready to have a very fun weekend, and hopefully we'll keep it safe as well. Again, Drowning Prevention and Water Safety Awareness Month. Not only public health, but many different agencies across Riverside County involved in this. CAL FIRE, environmental health, many folks making sure that our kiddos are going to be safe not only this weekend, but every weekend, every time they're around a body of water. Not just kids, teenagers, adults, just making sure that they are safe and they are aware. And those who are, again, watching the kids swimming, to make sure you're always aware of who's in the pool, who's around the pool. And we have a lot of great safety tips from our team here at Riverside County to make sure, again, that you guys not only have a safe holiday weekend, but of course, all summer long. Here's a little bit more on safety prevention for being around the pool or any body of water and drowning prevention.
It is such a comfort as a parent, I would imagine, and as a grandparent, to know that if you did get distracted and your child fell in somehow, that they could save their own lives. So I would encourage anyone who has young children around pools to seek out, and this isn't swim lessons, this is survival training.
We just want to remind everyone about being the importance of being watchful in and around all water sources. So this includes never swimming alone. It also includes securing our pools and spas with proper barriers and taking advantage of swim lessons and other life-saving trainings that are available in Riverside County. So if you are looking for additional resources, we do have a website that you can go to. It's RivCoWaterSafety.org.
Yeah, and that was, again, the website, RivCoWaterSafety.org. And you might have saw some of those badges they were passing out. They also had whistles because, again, when we're around a body of water, everyone is a watcher. You always want to make sure everyone's keeping an eye on those around the pool or, again, any body of water. And finally, another big retirement here for the County of Riverside. Let's go to that next piece of video. And it was not one, but it was actually two dispatchers from the Sheriff's Department with more than 30 years of service here for the residents of Riverside County. And as Sheriff Chad Bianco pointed out during this proclamation, that dispatchers are usually the first and sometimes even the last people that address an emergency. So vital to the response when there is an emergency out there. And here was Sheriff Chad Bianco talking more about Autumn Kairouac and also Barbara Frisch, the two dispatchers with more than 30 years of service for the county of Riverside.
We are going to miss both of you. The amount of times that both of them have either saved me on calls for service when I was a deputy or even a supervisor is just, I can't count them. And it's, we go our entire lives sometimes, or our careers, and we never get to meet them. We never get to see them. They are in a building that is away from all of our deputies, and in a crowded room, we will pick out their voices like that. They are our lifeblood sometimes, and the amount of emotion that goes into some calls for service when they are on the other end. And that relationship with the dispatcher is something different, something special. It's hard to explain.
Enjoy retirement, Autumn and Barbara. That's going to do it for this edition of the Board Brief, brought to you by the County of Riverside. Make sure you always tune in after each and every Board of Supervisors meeting here in the County of Riverside. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we'll see you next time.